Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Big Hawk, and welcome to another episode of My Perspective Podcast. And check this out before we get started. If y'all like the content, hit the like button. If y'all really rocking with your boy, and want to get notifications for the podcast, man, subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. We're just giving out um, what I would like to think is good information. It's very useful, very necessary. So if y'all like what your boy doing, if you rocking with the movement, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, and man, join the family. Shoot, we love what we doing. We love like helping everybody. That's that. So if you feel like this the move, man, welcome to the family. And we check this out. Before I get started, disclaimer: your boy ain't no life coach, no health coach, no relationship therapist, expert, doctor, lawyer. I don't got no DD, BB, MBA, nothing behind my name. I'm just an old head with a microphone with a message. That's just it. And I hope what I say resonate with you. I hope it provoke thought, and I also hope that it provokes change. But if not, no harm, no foul. Cause guess what? At the end of the day, it's just my perspective, man. That's it. Let's get into it. So check this out, right? Do you have what it takes to be great? I pause for a moment for a reason. I want y'all to let that sink in. Do you have what it takes to be great? Man, what I'm learning to be great, hey, it ain't no easy feat to be great. If it was easy, everybody would be that. But guess what? Everybody ain't great. You got more mediocre and unsatisfactory people in this world than you have great people of greatness in this world. And it's due for a couple of reasons. We're gonna talk about it. But I want you to think about this question and ponder on it throughout today's episode of My Perspective Podcast. Man, listen. To get what you never had, you gotta do what you never done. I'm sure y'all heard that before. But man, that's the truth. Like that is so much truth that you know what I'm saying that I can't even like I don't know how to say it. To get what you never had, you have to do what you've never done. In order to be great, that requires a whole shift in thinking. That requires a whole shift in character. That requires a whole shift in your emotional intelligence. That requires a whole shift of your mental health. It requires a shift in your whole DNA. Greatness ain't for the weak. Greatness ain't for the faint at heart. Greatness ain't for the easily rattled or the person that's easily misled or easily distracted. All these things I'm saying that greatness requires, and it gets what that puts you on an island by yourself. I'm on this journey and I'm putting the work in to be better every day. And what I'm discovering is to be great, man, you're gonna be by yourself. And to be great, you better hope you got a good spouse on your side, a good partner on your side, because it's a lot of sacrifices come with being great. It's a lot of sacrifices that come with an individual striving for greatness. It ain't gonna be all peaches and cream. It ain't gonna be a bed of roses. It's gonna be a bed of thorns, though. That's what it's gonna feel like. But is it worth it? Most definitely. Are you capable of doing it? Most definitely. but do you have what it takes mentally and emotionally? I know you got what it takes physically, but is your mental and emotional state going to allow you to push through to be great? I'm going to tell you, man, this journey that you embarked on and this journey that I'm on, it ain't for the weak. It ain't for the faint of heart. You really got to lock in and be focused to be great. Everybody think they great. Everybody think they got greatness in them. But guess what? Everybody do got greatness within them. But the key to unlocking your greatness, everybody don't want that. Most of us reject what it takes to be great. That's why we rather stay mediocre. You ever heard the phrase "ignorance is bliss"? Yeah, we like to stay ignorant. We like to stay not knowing, so we can have an excuse for never reaching greatness. But guess what? If you're destined for greatness, God not gonna let you be comfortable in your mediocrity. God is not gonna let you. The God conscious that's within you that has called you to a level, into an area for you to excel and propel in, to be great in, is not gonna let you rest easy at night, knowing you got a purpose in this world. Some of us good at ignoring it, but the ones who are truly called for a purpose in life, you'll never, ever, ever be comfortable. Never be comfortable. You know how many times I've tried to sit my ass down and not do nothing and just enjoy mediocrity just so I can stay out the way, just so I can stay out the spotlight, if you will. Now I'm 50. I'm 50. I know y'all tired of hearing me say my age, but I'm 50. And I've been on this journey for a long time, at least 20 some odd years, not longer. My kids are, I like to say that my calling, my purpose driven life came on the inception of my children, my twins. They'll be 24 this year. So from the time they've been conceived, I've been on the journey to change my life. And it's been a rough journey. It's been ups and downs, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And primarily because I'm so used to mediocrity that I didn't know to be great requires so much work. I'm not saying this from a negative aspect. I'm just saying when you look at your favorite people, or the people you look up to, the people you follow, the ones who um, are at a level of success that you strive to be at, or are decorated in the way that you want to be decorated in, man, they had to put that work in. They had to put in work that you couldn't see, behind the scenes work, after hours work, as normal business hours work to be great. What? Do you have the intestinal fortitude to be great? Ask yourself these questions. Do you have the stamina to be great? Do you have the tenacity to be great? Do you have the strength, mental and emotional strength to be great? Can you take ridicule and still put your head down and stay grinding to reach your greatness? Can you still pursue greatness when you're on the island by yourself, when nobody believes what you're saying, when nobody feeling you in the mood that you're making? These are questions you need to ask yourself. When you get frustrated, what do you do? Because frustration coming. Frustration is coming. So these are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Man, greatness requires a few things. And the things that greatness require ain't hard. It's just that when you apply them to your life, that's where the challenge come in, because it requires discipline. It requires focus. It requires intestinal fortitude. It requires um, structure. It requires routine. I'm talking about routine so much so even when you sick, you still gotta put this routine into play. Even when you feeling ill, even when you weak, you gotta put this routine into play. It requires um, um, determination. It requires intestinal fortitude. Uh, because people gonna try you. Life gonna life. Are you still gonna be in that position and keep fighting and keep striving for the goal at hand? And to be great, it's a lofty goal. It's a lofty goal. And you can achieve it. I'm not saying you can't achieve it. I'm asking you, do you have what it takes when the chips are against you? Can you still push through the madness and the mayhem to reach your goals and dreams? What is it that you aspire to do? What is your why in life? What is your why in life? What is your purpose in life? Is that enough for you to fight through the adversity, to fight through the BS, to fight through the lies and the hate and the deception? Is that enough? Is the voice of God enough for you to fight through all the stuff that come with being great? But I want you to know something. People, we get on these platforms and we make things look so beautiful and so elegant and so sweet. But the reality is this: ain't shit sweet about it. Being great, if I don't tell you nothing else, when you striving for greatness, when you striving for that 1% mindset, when you are striving and aspiring to be a part of the 1% and have that 1% mindset, you're gonna be lonely. You're gonna be by yourself a lot. You're gonna be by yourself a lot. The woman ain't gonna be rocking with you. Your man not gonna be rocking with you. Your kids not gonna be rocking with you. Your friends not gonna be rocking with you. Your family not gonna be rocking with you. It's just gonna be you and God. A lot of time, when people think about uh the success aspect of it, yeah, you're gonna have your support system. You're gonna have your amen cone and things like that. But before you get to success, you gotta build this thing up to get the success. And that's when you're gonna be by yourself a lot. I'm a lonely person anyway. I'm a trucker by profession. So I know what it feel like to be alone. But when you on that phone sharing your hopes and dreams, people don't get it, are you still gonna push through? When you texting back and forth to somebody you think, you know what I'm saying, uh, see what you see, or believe in what you believe in, and only to realize that they don't, are you gonna still push through to reach the goal that God has set out for you to achieve? These are questions you gotta ask yourself because they're coming. Everybody who said they rock with you, they don't really rock with you. Everybody who said they got your back, they really don't got your back. These people who saying these things, not all of them, but a lot of them, they waiting for the finished product so they could be a part of the greatness. They're not encouraging you when things are not going the right way. They're not encouraging you when you're down on yourself, when you're having them bad days, when you don't know if you want to keep going. Not many people are encouraging you and telling you you got this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take down here in your belly. You're gonna have to feel that thing. That fire got to burn within you. It got to burn within you when nobody else rocking with you, when nobody else feeling you, when nobody else gets you. That fire got to burn hard enough to keep you going by yourself. By yourself. You got to wake up every morning and say, I will succeed. You got to wake up every morning and tell yourself, I am the greatest. These are things you got to tell yourself. It's going to get that bad where you ain't going to have nobody to encourage you but yourself. I'm talking about your husband, I'm talking about your wife, I'm talking about your significant other, your mama, your daddy. The people you love the most ain't going to be with you. Then what? Then what? You going to give up? You going to quit? You going to throw in the towel? Or you going to keep fighting? You going to keep grinding? I challenge you to keep grinding. I challenge you to keep grinding. Sometimes I share my hopes, I share my dreams and my thoughts with my loved one. They just look at me with the gas face like, that's your dream. That ain't encouraging to me. But I keep going. But I keep going. One thing about me, and I'm not the most obedient person in the world. So I mess up a lot. I'm disobedient. I've been disobedient way more times than I've been obedient. But you know what? God is the perfect example of never giving up. God is the perfect example of never quitting. I ain't talking about religion right now. I'm talking about the creator of the universe, the spirit, the essence that sits in your mental, and I call it the seat of your consciousness. When God has placed that on your life, he never gives up on what he called you to do or what he purposed you to be in life. So for me, I try to run and try to take hiatus. I've tried all these things, but guess what? God be right there, knocking at my heart. He be right there, knocking on my chest. Is that enough to keep you pushing? Because that's what get me off my ass and get back in the game when I get down and out. Because this was sometimes I let life get the best of me. But God keep knocking at my chest, knocking on my heart. Let's go, let's get it. You still got work to do. You still got work to do. Sometimes I have to hear God tell me I'm great. And I can't see nothing around me. Sometimes I got to hear God tell me I'm great for me to keep pushing. Is that enough for you to keep pushing? Sometimes it ain't. I hope for you that it is. Greatness ain't easy. Greatness is very, very challenging. It's not hard to be great. You just speak it. But but to achieve it from from the inception of what God called you to be to the finished product, that line, if you will, man, you're gonna have all kind of obstacles. Mentally, emotionally, some physical. Do you have what it takes to overcome it? I'm just asking y'all questions today. I know the journey I'm on, and I'm gonna achieve greatness. I'm gonna achieve the next level of greatness. Cause check this out. You gotta break it down. You gotta break it down into series of small victories, right? When you write a business plan, when you write the vision and make it plain, when you put it on paper, when you put it on your vision board, when you put it on your whiteboard, that's an accomplishment. That's a level of greatness. Small victory. Celebrate that. Then you go from writing the vision, making it plain, to reading it, letting it get inside your chest, reading it every day, memorize it every day, create you a moniker, create you an acronym, and you repeat it every day. It becomes a part of you till it becomes a part of you. And that's your reason for waking up in the morning. That's your reason for waking up in the morning. So guess what? When that thing becomes a part of you and it becomes fortified in your spirit, in your chest, in your heart, that deters all the negativity that comes our way. Because you have created something that's embedded within you. It's embedded within you. Your purpose is is now going to become second nature, and you're going to walk it out, and you're going to act it out in your daily walk. Put it together for a larger scale, for your community, for your surrounding circumference. That's another issue, but it's embedded within you. That's another project. So you've already achieved one level of greatness. You wrote the vision down. You made it plain. Now you repeated it. It's become repetitious in your spirit. Now it has become embedded within you. Now guess what? When you start putting in the work, when you start putting in the work, you start getting interviews, and people start asking you questions, and you start beginning to help people one on one, and you start beginning to help more and more people, and whatever that greatness is that God has called you to be, then they're gonna ask you, "What's your purpose in life?" You should be able to spit it out just like that. You know what my purpose is? It's self accountability. I'm here to hold my people accountable. I'm here to show my people, the people who willing to listen and who rock with me, my day one. I'm here to show you by example that self accountability is the best way to become a better version of you. Through accountability, not pointing the finger at nobody, but we looking straight at ourselves. We just only focusing on us. When you become self accountable for your actions, self aware of your actions, guess what? You begin to master your emotion. You begin to master your craft. You begin to master your action. Now, self accountability, self awareness creates self mastery. But that's a lonely place. And what I'm asking you again today is, do you have what it takes to be great? Can you be alone but not lonely? Can you be alone in the same room as your spouse, in the same room as your parents, in the same room as your children, because you're focused on your purpose? Can you be alone and stay focused on your purpose in the midst of chaos? Whether it's partying, whether it's entertainment, whatever it is, can you stay focused on your purpose, on the task at hand, where everybody is celebrating other things? This is where you got to challenge yourself and question yourself and fight through it. Fight through it, because you can fight through it. I don't care how many times you fall. I don't care how many times you stumble. Get back up, dust yourself off, keep pushing. Don't take life too serious. Don't be down on yourself if you mess up, you fall behind. Just like on the diet, when they tell you on the diet, if you have a bad day, don't dwell on the bad day, man. Eat that shit. Say tomorrow gonna be a better day. Keep pushing. You can't hold too much thought on the negative. You only supposed to focus on the positive, and that's the task at hand. That's the goal that you're reaching. That's the accomplishment you chasing. You feel me? You're gonna get there. Some of us just take longer than others to get there. That's just it. And God has called you to be great, which I believe everybody have a purpose in life. I believe every single person on the planet has a purpose in life. Whether it's just to show love, whether it's just to show appreciation, no matter what it is, we all have a purpose in life. But my question to you is, are you going to allow life to knock you off your square? Are you going to allow people to knock you off your square? Are you going to allow the people that love you the most, the people that hurt you the most, get you distracted and get you detour off your purpose? These are the questions I'm asking. I challenge you to fight through the BS. I challenge you to fight through the obstacles, because they coming, they there, they ain't going nowhere. They're only going to increase. I challenge you to fight through all the fluff, all the smoke screens, all the distractions, and stay committed to your purpose. Your purpose gonna bring you pleasure. Your purpose gonna bring you a profit. It's gonna pay you. Your purpose is going to your fulfilling your purpose is gonna change your life forever. The universe gonna see to it that happens. It's not about money, but you cannot fulfill your purpose and you don't be blessed for that. And that includes monetary. That includes monetary value. You can't do it. I know some of us ain't doing it for the money, but that pursuit of perfection on your purpose and that love that you have dedicated for your purpose, the universe is not gonna let that go without blessing you. The universe is not gonna let that go without blessing you. You're gonna be blessed in some shape, form, or fashion. And monetary value is included in that. Peace of mind is included in that. Uh, uh, just the beauty and the joy of fulfilling your purpose is definitely gonna be included in that. But every person I know who fulfill their purpose, the bag right there with them. The bag right there with them. I'm talking money because, man, money answers all things. So what we doing it for? What we go to work for? So why not make your purpose a part of your career? Just something to think about. Why not turn your purpose into your career? Why not do something that you will do for free and monetize it? I know it sounds crazy, but everybody I know, preachers, non-preachers, everybody who solve problems, everybody who living in their purpose, they paid. Even the scammers. That's their purpose to scam your ass. And they paid. You put the work in, you're gonna get the results. I guess I should be asking you, what results are you looking for from achieving your purpose? I guess that's a better question. But you cannot be blessed or not blessed while fulfilling your purpose. These are universal principles that's gonna take care of you. The universe is gonna take care of you for fulfilling your purpose. Everybody I know who has fulfilled their purpose, the universe has taken care of them. They have no lack. They have no want. Do they have challenges? For sure. Do they have obstacles? For sure. But they have no lack. So once again, do you have what it takes to fulfill your purpose? Do you have the mental stamina and the mental toughness to be alone on this journey, even when you got your spouse right next to you? Because they ain't gonna be able to see it. Your spouse is not gonna be able to see your vision in its fullness. If you got a good spouse, they're gonna support you the best way they know how, in ways you need them to, on a case by case basis. But they're not going to see the vision. They're not going to see your purpose the way you see your purpose, and you got to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. You got to stand on business when it comes to your purpose. You have to stand on business when it comes to your purpose. Nothing or nobody can deter you from your purpose. Not your significant other, not your child, not your parents, not nobody. Not even the bully. Not even the bully. Not even the person trying to scare you out your purpose. You can't be deterred. You can't be swayed. You can't be moved. Whatever come with it, come with it. But you got to stay steadfast and immovable when it comes to your purpose in life. Let me ask you one more time before I wrap it up. Do you have what it takes to be great? The 1% mindset is along the place. But guess what? When you reach that success and reach the mountaintop, and then get the valuables and the spoils that come with that. Now you went from the 1% mindset to the 0.001% mindset. You got money to go with the greatness, to go with the purpose. It's even lonelier. It ain't for the weak. People think being rich, people think being wealthy, people think being well off and don't have no lack. That's an easy place to be. Man, most of them people be lonely. Most of them people be by themselves because they have a bunch of yes men and women around them, telling them whatever they want to hear instead of telling them the truth. Now they ain't happy no more. Cause don't nobody want to tell them the truth. No, don't nobody want to be real with them for fear of being removed from the circle of greatness. Can you handle that? Can you handle all these newfound fans and family members that's gonna come out the woodwork when you become great? When they see you as great, and all you doing is fulfilling your purpose. Can you handle when everybody got plans with your money but you, and they ain't put the work in you put in to get it? This will come with it. Can you handle all the distractions that come with it? People I know that's in these places, they lonely and they isolate themselves from the world because of all the negativity that come with being great. It just appears great for TV, for social media, for just your namesake. But in actuality, it's a very lonely place. Are you up for the challenge? I'm gonna leave it at that. I challenge you though. This is my challenge to you. This Big Hawk challenge to the family. Are you gonna let the surroundings, the outside noise, the outside chatter knock you off your square? I challenge you to hang in there. I challenge you to fight through it. I challenge you to keep your head down, keep your nose to the grind, and keep grinding till you reach the top. What Jesus say, stay down till you come up. Don't come up till it's time to come up. That means you're gonna miss some birthday parties. That means you're gonna miss some trips. That means you're gonna miss some brunches. That means you're gonna miss some cheap mimosas. You feel me? That means you're gonna miss some of those flights. Those mimosa flights. Yeah. I mean you're gonna miss a lot of that. But guess what? It's gonna be worth it. Can you handle it? Is the question. That's my question for you today. Can you handle what it takes to be great? This your boy Big Hawk, My Perspective Podcast. Till next week. Love y'all. Peace.